College 101, Transferring Credit. So let's talk transfer and what that means. Transfer credit is the submission of prior learning from one institution and acceptance of credit by another institution. In plain English, that would mean I take English 101 at College A, and College B says, oh, you're done with our English 101. As a student who intends to transfer from a community college, you will want to know if a high-quality education is offered and if your credits will transfer to the next institution. That is worth investigating with the community college that you're interested in. Articulation agreements. Articulation agreements are formalized agreements between two educational institutions where they agree that a set series of coursework for a particular program will transfer to the next institution to fulfill certain required courses. This shows a complete list of what will be left to complete at the next institution. So for instance, this happens between K-12s at their ISDs or CTE programs and colleges, where students may complete welding classes at the ISD and transfer them to the community college. That's a formalized agreement known as articulation. It also exists from college to college. So, for instance, at Bay College, we have wonderful articulation agreements with many of our partner schools. We have around 40 with Lake Superior State University. So what that means is a formalized agreement between Bay College and Lake Superior State University, where a student knows that if they are going to this certain career path, here are the steps and the classes you're going to take at Bay College, and here's when you transfer and what exactly you will take at Lake Superior State University. So it's a really lovely way to move your transfer forward. So what transfers? I get this question a lot. If the following are met, the class will transfer and count towards your degree. Class is taken from an accredited institution. Number one, very important. Number two, that the class is passed with a C or better. I say C because that is most often the case. However, for some schools, they will accept a C-. The class is needed at the institution you transfer to for the major you choose. Now, I will also say that schools have a ton of free electives in order to graduate. So almost every 4-year will actually accept all college-level courses, whether they apply towards specific degree requirements or not. Sometimes those courses fulfill free elective credits. Sometimes the student just graduates with more credits than they actually needed. In this case, please work with an advisor. We will help you select classes to transfer to the next institution so that you don't take classes that you don't need. So how do you know which classes to take? Work with the institution you are planning to attend first and the institution you plan to transfer to. Work with the institution you are planning to attend first and the institution you are planning to transfer to. Individual college website transfer guides and course equivalency tools are also available to you on college websites, and you can utilize mitransfer.org. One of these ways will get the answers that you need. If it appears that a class does not transfer according to any of these guides, don't give up. The receiving college may not have been asked by a student to review a class yet. Work with a transfer advisor to get more insight and advocacy. I can tell you that a student left Bay College a couple of years ago to go to Hawaii, and that institution had never had Bay College credits transferred there before, believe it or not. So we advocated for the student, we worked with the student and the next institution, made sure that they understood the credentials of our instructors, which are outstanding, and we gave them the syllabi so they could see the course outcomes. The student was able to take their credits with them to Hawaii. So sometimes it may appear that something won't transfer, but it actually will. Just take that next step to ask us and we will assist you. Things you should know. Each college decides how many transfer credits they will accept towards your degree. NMU takes up to 90 credits from another institution. Lake Superior State University has no limit on the number of credits you must transfer in. However, you must have around 30 credits worth of 300 and 400 level courses through Lake Superior State University. Most universities hover between 64 and 72 credits that they will transfer in, and that is generally 2.5 years. Credits can transfer between states and countries Just like I mentioned about the University of Hawaii, you can take your Michigan credits to a different state. The Michigan Transfer Agreement is just an incredible, incredible thing for our students. It is an agreement between all public community colleges in Michigan and the 15 public universities in the state, as well as a number of participating tribal and private colleges and universities in Michigan. It is designed to facilitate the transfer of general education requirements for community colleges and universities. Students who complete the minimum 30 semester hours of college-level courses with a grade of 2.0 or higher in each course within the 6 specified categories will fulfill all or majority of the student's lower-level general education requirements dependent on the requirements of their major. A transfer student must be eligible for admission to a receiving institution in order to benefit from MTA. You guys, this is great. So basically what they're saying is 1 year at community college will satisfy, as long as you're taking all the right things, we'll talk about that, will satisfy 1 year at a 4-year without a problem, and here's what that looks like. The 30 credits comprise of 1 course in English composition, a 2nd course in English composition, or 1 course in communications, 1 course in math from one of the following 3 pathways: pathway to calculus, which is college algebra, statistics, and quantitative reasoning. 2 courses in social sciences from 2 different disciplines. I'll tell you about that in a minute. 2 courses in humanities and fine arts from 2 different disciplines, excluding studio and performance classes, and 2 courses in natural sciences, including 1 with laboratory experience from 2 different disciplines. Here's what it means when they talk about disciplines. Here's part of the Bay College catalog. This is a listing of our general education courses. So you can see at the top right, social and behavioral sciences. Every time it changes, so the top one is anthropology. If you took that, that's 1 discipline, and the next one down is economics. So if you take macroeconomics, for instance, Econ 131, that's a different discipline. So there you go. 2 classes, 2 different disciplines for the social behavioral sciences. You've earned your credits. Now what? What are the steps to transfer? Number 1, apply to the next college. Go through that process. Number 2, send your official transcripts from the first college to the next college. After they evaluate your transcript, you're going to get news from them about which credits were transferred over. Review that. Review your credit evaluation. If you feel that more should have transferred, number 1, call the college you are headed to. Ask why those classes didn't transfer. And then number 2, let the college you are transferring from know. They may be able to advocate for you. Right now, the transfer process probably seems a little bit daunting, but don't worry, we'll help you through it. The work at the front end of this process makes for a seamless end. Reverse transfer. If you left the first institution without a degree, when you have earned those last credits, send your official transcript back to the original college and let them know you would like to reverse transfer. It's as simple as that. That way you earn your degree at the first institution and then at the second institution. There are a ton of statistics about why it's important to do that for your own mental self as well as in the world. However, let's just say it's really good for you, personally and professionally, to have that associate degree or certification and then move on and get that next degree from the next school. Other ways to get college credit, but that don't necessarily include transfer credit. Advanced placement, or AP. AP credit is college-level material taught in a high school classroom. Your high school grade does not get you college credit, however. You must sit for the final test and obtain a final score. Each college has policy on what AP credits they will accept, what score is necessary, and what class you will receive credit for. So for instance, this is our Bay College AP policy. If you take the biology AP exam and get a 3 or higher, you will get 8 college credits. You will satisfy the biology 110 and biology 112 classes. You will get credit for those at Bay College. But again, that won't transfer. You would have to send the test score from College Board again to the next institution in order to get credit at the next place. College level examination programs. CLEP. Enables those who have reached the college level of education to assess their level of academic achievement and to use the test results for college credit. And just like the advanced placement program, we have a whole list of CLEP as well. Industry certifications. You may be able to receive college credit for the professional certifications you've received from Microsoft or Cisco or other organizations. You'll just want to tell us what you have and we will assess it. Military training and duty. Earn college credit for the courses and certifications you earned during your military career. It generally takes you turning in your DD 214 in order for us to assess. And then credit by examination. Certain courses may allow students to take the final exam, and if the student passes with the appropriate grade, a student will get credit for the course. Again, those are not transferable ways to get college credit. However, they are alternative ways to get college credit. If you have any questions transferring to or from Bay College, please don't hesitate to contact us at admissions@baycollege.edu.